this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. Before I go any further, I just want to apologise in advance if you hear any weird loud noises through this video. My next door neighbour, who we share a wall with, is having a lot of work done on her kitchen and there's loud drilling noises all day long at the moment. I'm hoping my microphone won't pick too much of it up, but if you do hear strange noises, that will be why. Anyway, I am here today with a first look from Diamond Art Club. So massive thank you to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me. And this is the absolutely stunning Crystal Realm by Becca Tindol. So this one came out at the end of August and I just checked and it does appear to still be in stock. So you can still grab this if you want it. It came out as a pre-order, so it's actually only just shipped quite recently. I'm just going to get this cover off. And then I can look at this a bit more closely and hopefully it will minimize some of the glare from my lights. So this is a 55.6 by 73.7 centimeter painting, which makes it a sort of medium size, which is quite a nice change because I feel like there have been quite a lot of larger paintings recently. And I love the larger paintings for the detail, but it's always nice to have one that will go a bit quicker. And on the side here, it says we've got 68 colours, including 3 Aurora Borealis, 2 iridescent diamonds and 5 fairy dust diamonds. There are 3 different kinds of special drills in this kit. I had forgotten that. That's rather exciting. And it is, as you can see from the packaging, a round kit. I do fewer round kits than I used to because I do have a preference for squares, but when the kit is as gorgeous as this one, I will absolutely always still do rounds. So inside the box, you have this pull-out tray, and I'm just going to take a look at all the bits. Do I have... Yes, I've got my second trading card. I'm quite excited by these. So trading cards are the latest little treat that Diamond Art Club has added into their kits for us. And the idea is kits that have either been restocked or released recently are starting to come out with these cards. You may not get them in every one, they're not guaranteed yet because it is a transition period, they're rolling them out. And you may get a bronze, silver, gold or black card. On the back, you have a scratch off code, which I'm not going to do right now, but when you've collected a fair few of these, you can scratch those off and redeem them for points, for rewards rather, such as discount codes, gift cards, more than discount codes, sorry, getting my terminology wrong, and very excitingly, the kind of top prize is a custom kit. Now let me pull up my guide and see if I can work out which colour this one is. We're all getting used to the differences with them. But looking on the back is actually the easier way to be able to tell. So this one, all right, so this one is a bronze card. I thought it was because this back does look quite bronzy. But yeah, you can see there. That pattern on the back you can see replicated here, whereas the gold back is different. So that's probably the easiest way to tell the difference with those. So that means I now have 1 bronze and 1 silver card in my collection, and I'm going to be saving those up to get a custom. Okay, other things you get. So you will get a little thank you for your purchase pouch rather than a leaflet. And on the back it's got a join our Facebook group link, so you can use that QR code to join the VIP Facebook group if you want to stay up to date on releases, on chat, on people posting pictures of their completions. It's a really useful resource. Then I've got tips and tricks, always useful, particularly if this is your first kit of Diamond Art Club or any other diamond painting nature. And then you've got discount codes, save 20% off your first app purchase. Really important to know with Diamond Art Club, you never need to pay full price. So when you look on the website and you see that price there, I promise you, you literally never need to pay full price. You can always save money however long you've been purchasing from them. There are some particularly nice discount codes for first-time buyers, as is often the case. And I actually have a couple of affiliate links in the description box below if you would like to check them out and you've never purchased from Diamond Art Club before. So I've got Cat20 for 20% off your first order, or Cat15, no, not Cat15, Cat10, which will give you $10 US off, or the equivalent in your local currency. So, you know, work out which one of those might be better value for you. And don't feel obligated to use them. As I say, they are affiliate codes, but make sure you use a discount code. we've got a rundown of kit contents, and then underneath here there are step-by-step instructions. Again, all useful to have. And this little leaflet here, first of all, it has got lots of stickers. These are all individually cut, so you can put them in a logbook or whatever you choose to do with them. And then we have a sticker of the artwork. I just love Becca Tindol artwork. I think I've got 2 of hers. I've got Cosmic Trip and I've got Inside a Fairy Dream. And I haven't worked on either of them yet because I have a lot of large kits and then it takes me a while to get around to them because they're going to take me a while to do. But smaller ones are very appealing to me at the moment, so I'm excited that they've been able to do this one in a smaller size, because the thing with Becca Tindol is her artwork is very brightly coloured, very fabulous, but also often very detailed, hence why it's often in large sizes. But this one's just a little more simple, but I'm impressed they've managed to get bits like this in a smaller size. Anyway, let me have a look inside. Whoops. So here are my sticky labels for the storage pots. As you can see, as I said before, there are 68 colours, and then you also get some blank stickers there, just because it's pre-set up for 100. So this is the first one that I've seen where they no longer do ABs being DMC codes under 150. I believe that DMC, the people who came up with this system of colouring, have started to use those numbers, and that's why Diamond Art Club has shifted. So looking at the back end, first of all, these ones that are in the 6000 series, they are colours that Diamond Art Club has manufactured in-house because they fill gaps that were in the existing range of colours. Then I've got my free ABs, which are now labelled AB and then the DMC code. So it looks like 2 different shades of red, maybe one's going to be a bit pinkier, and a green. L is going to be those iridescent drills. So I'll show you all the drills in a little bit. And I've got what looks to be a goldy yellow one and a blue one. And then I've got 5 fairy dust drills. So iridescent drills are going to be what some places call crystal drills. They have a sort of glass see-through effect. And then fairy dust drills are going to be a glitter effect. And ABs have a special coating that just sort of makes them a bit more glitzy. I'm trying to give you a brief rundown in case you're not familiar with the terms, but I will show you them in a minute. So yeah, loads and loads of special drills in this. And look at all those colours. They're really, really pretty. Okay. Next up, I'm just going to move this out of the way so my camera doesn't try and focus on it continually. I have Diamond Art Club's new style toolkit. So they've recently changed their toolkits and they've really made quite significant changes to what you're going to find in there. They've reduced the amount of contents down but increased the quality of the contents is, I think, the easiest way to describe it. So you don't get as many bits and bobs, but the ones that they have put in there are more of a premium effect. So you get a little roll of baggies. You get a tray which has a lid and stopper. And inside here, we've got all the bits and bobs. So I'll just show you the tray first of all. So it is stackable when you put the lid on. If you have a few, whoops, I'm not putting that on very well. They will stack on top of each other neatly. It's branded on the side there. And it's a really nice size. The old trays that they used to send us were maybe about that big. So it's quite a lot bigger, which is really helpful, particularly when you're often working with quite big kits with Diamond Art Club. And then we have the pen. So this is now going to be the drill pen that you receive in your kits. On one end, you've got placers, multi-placers, so there's a 4-placer and you also get a 7-placer. And they've also included a sort of standard single placer now. That wasn't in there at first. I think that's because maybe not everyone is preferring the new end I'm about to show you, so that could go on there instead. Or maybe it'll fit on this end, I'm not really sure. I'll have to play around with that. So if I pull this lid off, oop, you can see at this end the preloaded single placer. So this has got putty in it, and this whole chamber does come out and can be refilled. So once you've used all this putty, you can refill it with more putty, which they have provided. Some people prefer wax, so they've started to include these plates of heart-shaped pink wax again, or some people prefer to use other products. And what you do is you just firmly twist this end. It starts off twisting easily and then you meet a bit of resistance, and you just twist it until you see the putty starting to ooze out. And don't twist it too much, because you'll find it keeps on oozing a little bit after you stop twisting. And then you're going to pinch off any excess so that the putty is just level with the top there. Sorry, trying to convince my camera to focus on it. And then you are going to have your putty all ready to go. So that is how you use that. Okay, let me pack all these away. I've been really looking forward to seeing this kit. Oops. I think this tray, like, it's not sliding on quite straight. It's not normally a struggle to get that to go on. Okay, let's look at the canvas. So this tray that Diamond Art Club includes in their boxes now is a good way to really protect the canvas. It does mean that things are quite a tight squeeze in the box, and I did see a comment from them the other day that they are making some further adjustments so that things don't get quite so squished down within the box, but it is quite well protected from the outside world. So this is a dust cover, the final line of defense if your diamond painting has a rough ride in transit to you. And here are my drills. Okay, look at those colours. How fabulous are they? Wow, this is really one for the bright colour fans, of which I am one. So yeah, this is going to be so fun. Okay, let's have a little look at the kit and then I'll go through the drills properly afterwards. I'll show you this as best as I can now, and then I will have a pan over it and show you it really up close and personal. Can you get up close and personal with a diamond painting? I'm not sure, but I'm going to try. Okay. If you're not sure what I'm doing here, I'm just rolling it back on itself to counteract the roly-uppiness of how it's been stored, and then that is going to flatten it out nicely so that I can show you. So here it is, printed very, very clearly on Diamond Art Club's trademark tarpaulin canvas, which has this lovely super soft back, and it's just a really nice weight to the canvas. Very malleable without being flimsy. Now this one's a little crumpled looking, so where it looks slightly bumpy with creases, I'm just going to pull the cover back a little bit and flatten it back down. And that's going to flatten it out a bit. Okay, so there is the bottom, and here is the top section, which for me, that's the bit that I'm really looking forward to, particularly with these bright, bright colours popping against the black. And there's a lot of colour blocking in this one. If you enjoy colour blocking, plenty of opportunities here for you. Now let me look at this bit. Yes, that's pretty clear, isn't it? This section that's a bit more detailed and that I was really impressed they could get in this small size. It really doesn't look like it's suffered for being done in a smaller size at all. It's really sweet little, what do you call it, like a diorama, like a scene within a scene. Is that the right word? I'm not sure. I'm probably making up words again, aren't I? But yeah, it is so cool. She's such a fun artist. You should definitely go follow her page, which I've done, because she posts a lot on there about her artwork and shows you what she's done and talks a bit about her ideas and things. And yeah, it's just very different, I think. There's not a lot of artists out there making things quite like this. Okay, I'm going to go through the colours now, I think, and then I'll pan over this and then we'll go from there. Okay, here are all my beautiful vibrant colours. Let's see what you're going to be playing with if you buy this kit. So, first of all, there is a bag of 796. I can never get my lighting quite right for you to be able to read the numbers as clearly as I can, so I do apologise. Then I've got 3608, 797. I do love these sort of slightly purpley blues. I just think they're really pretty. 6012, so that is one of those Diamond Art Club manufactured in-house colours. They often tend to be purples and greys and browns. I'm not sure why, but those must be the colours that they felt there was more of a gap in the existing DMC range. So really nice purple there. 898, 996. These do look a little staticky. They are sticking to the edges of the bag somewhat. Sometimes drills, particularly good quality drills like these resin drills, can get quite staticky in the manufacturing process and in transit. It can be a little annoying when you're kitting up, not going to lie, but there are ways to deal with it. And I actually do have a whole video dedicated to combating static in your drills. If you would like to check that out, I will try and pop a little card up at the top of the screen now. And then I've got 3 bags of 553. Not familiar with that shade, but it's very pretty. Now, how many bags? Right, 4 bags of 3371, which is this very dark brown. And then 938. And here is the first fairy dust drill. So you can see, and because it's white, it's a bit easier to see, that it's got this really nice, pretty, fairly subtle glitter effect. And there's loads of this one from the looks of things. And then I've got 3837 there. That one's interesting. I assumed there was going to be a lot of black, but I'm not seeing black drills. So maybe all of that dark section is actually going to be that dark brown. Not in fact jet black. Right, I have got 155, 909, 318, 762, 550, one of my favourite purples, 791, and here is the first AB, very clearly marked now. So there you can see the difference with this AB next to this fairy dust drill, which is alongside it. So slightly different shades, but similar enough that you can see the difference. So the AB, it's a coating on top of that drill that gives you a kind of oil slick effect generally, very pretty. And then the more subtle effect of this fairy dust drill. Then I've got 3818, 911, 3609, 910, 803, 839, 3805, 995, 3843, love these bright blues, 6011, another purple in that in-house manufactured range, 336 and 3799. .666, a bright fire engine red, 165, 3804, 905, 300, 817, AB606, another lovely AB for you there. If you're looking at these and thinking they're in a really random order, it's because Diamond Art Club arranges them in size of the bag order rather than DMC order. It really helps if you're kitting up into something like an Elizabeth Ward style storage container or the Diamond Art Club storage container they recently released, where you've got different size containers. 814, 904, 3607, 498, 740, 301, 947, 3847, 3078, and here is the first iridescent drill. So as you can see, these are what are commonly known as crystal drills. They have a silver back, so that you can't see right through them to the symbol below, and they just have this pretty glass effect. It's really nice. 935, 400 and 801. Lots of very small bags of drills there for that shading depth of colour. And then we have the other crystal drill, which is a gold. 775, AB 891. Yeah, so it is. This is a sort of coral colour, isn't it? A very pinky red, if it's even red at all. 820, 3848, 798, 827, 552, 433, 742, Z741, another fairy dust drill, and Z307. Loads of fairy dust drills. I love it. They are my favourite of all the special drills. 153, 3849, 6002. Yeah, another purple. Z73766, the last fairy dust drill, which is a lovely turquoisey blue, and 6021. So those are all the beautiful bright colours that are going into this kit. And yeah, there was no 310. There is no black in this painting. So all of that very dark brown is what's going to make the bulk of that background, which surprises me. I did assume that would be a true black. But this is what you get with high quality rendering, is they will keep it as true as possible to the original artwork. And I guess the original artwork wasn't jet black. So there you go. That's really surprised me. Okay, right, on to a pan over the kit. So what do you think? It's quite, what's the word I'm looking for? It's different parts of the kit are going to feel quite different to work on, I think is what I was trying to say. Because you've got bits down here that are quite confetti. There's going to be a lot of colour changing. And then the top half is obviously where you're going to get a fair amount of colour blocking. So yeah, it almost feels like two different kits to work on, doesn't it? You could divide it in the middle and it would have quite a different feel to it. So let's see if I can find out where some of those special drills go. The one thing with them changing these is that they are no longer doing the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 typically for the ABs like they used to. And for some reason my brain struggles more to pick things out when they're symbols. So I will do my best, but bear with me. So the red, I'm just going to look in all the red places, and yeah, I see some of those sort of stop sign symbols. So that's where you are finding that red AB. And then the coral AB is this upwards arrow. And I'm thinking that's going to be in similar places. I reckon these crystal bits are probably going to have all of these special drills in them. And then there may not be many other places. Yeah, same up here in another crystal section, but that's about it, I think. Green arrow going back on itself. Now, where is that? Again, I see it in the crystal. There's a little bit up here with that one. And just all of the crystally bits, but quite a lot going through this section as well. So there's a fair amount of that AB. Now onto the iridescence. So this arrowy, it's not an arrow, it's a triangle cat. This triangle, now where is that? What do you know? It's in all the crystals. Is it anywhere else? Because that one's a bit different. No, I think that's pretty much restricted to the crystals. Is that the same for the blue crystal drills? Where is that hiding? Yeah, there's some of it through here and here. Not so much anywhere else that I can see. I'm thinking maybe there wasn't that much of that one, was there? So yeah, a little bit through the crystals. I'm not sure I see any of that anywhere else in the kit. And then fairy dust drills. So we've got this spindly thing. That's over here. And through the rainbow section. Oh, that rainbow's also got some AB actually. And up at the top where you can't quite see at the moment, I've got an orange heart. I think it's sort of fairly obvious where they all are, isn't it? They're in the brightly coloured crystal sections and the sky as well a bit. So there's some of that orange one up here and then all through all of the crystal sections, I believe. Yeah, and this little image thing as well. It's like a sort of snowy scene, isn't it, through another realm. Green square. Oh, there was a lot of that one, wasn't there? And that is through this section. And of course, all the crystals, and then up in the sky. And I've got a blue equals sign. I see that through there and through here. And in this little snowy scene. And a little bit in here. And then the white one, there was a nice big fat bag of that dot, and that you can sort of see is basically everywhere. That's doing a lot of the work in the crystals. It's outlining this, it's in here, and it's in the, I guess this is a UFO type thing, isn't it? And then the stars, it's all through the sky. So there is loads of that one. So yeah, this is definitely a kit for the special drill lovers. I feel like Diamond Art Club uses more special drills than they used to. But even then, to have, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 special drills in one kit that's not even a huge kit, I think is yeah, that's a little bit different and a little bit special in itself. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think this one is going to look absolutely fantastic when it's done. And just to confirm as well, all of this backing colour, this brown arrow, that is indeed the 3371 that I think there were 4 bags of. And then there's some other browns mixed in. So yeah, no black whatsoever. So what do you think? Who picked this one up on release day? I think it came out August the 31st, but it's, as I said, it's only just shipped. So people are only just getting a look at this. And it is still in stock as of the time I'm filming this. So do go check it out if you think that you might like to see this, because sometimes just seeing it all unboxed, it gives you a whole different perspective on it, doesn't it? But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have bought this one, or you are thinking of buying this one, or if you're just a huge Becca Tindol fan in general like I am. Yeah, love to hear from you. So thank you again to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me. I hope you've all enjoyed taking a look at it with me. And if you have, please consider dropping a like on the video. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel and you've enjoyed what I've done here, please consider subscribing as well. I would love to have you stick around. And I will hopefully see you all soon. Bye bye.